coming from it. Can he get one back? Oh. And it's Falcao.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Michael, aka the Crushxr, and today we've got another play review coming your way, this time the Flashback Falcao card, so let's get into it. So it obviously came out Tuesday 6 PM I believe. It's two squads doing 83 requiring an Atletico Madrid player and an 84 squad with 286 and above and a La Liga player in the starting 11. So it's costing anywhere between 45 and 50k. When I looked earlier it was 50k. When I did the stats for the overlay it was 45. So it's going to vary between that over the next few days as well. And as you can see there, some very nice stats from the off. So he's 3-star, 4-star, which obviously isn't great, similar to Soloff. 5'10", high medium, obviously right footed, can also play centre forward. But in terms of base stats, without adding any chem styles, some very nice mid to high 80 stats, 91 penalties as well, 90 curve. He's got the finesse shot, the power header, and the outside the foot shot trait. So in terms of the games that we're going to be using him in, we're using an Architect chem style. It's the only chem style that makes him lengthy. That's why I want to use it, to try it out to see how it'll be, rather than using like a Hunter that I used on Solo because he was naturally lengthy. We used an Architect to have that fake lengthy rather than the usual controlled style. His strength goes up to 97, which bridges the gap between the agility. This is the team we're using him. It's hard to link if it's not full Liga, so we had to use a Vallecano goalkeeper. We've got Soloff up top, Odegaard, Danjuma's dropped to Cam, got Paqueta and João Cancelo in to make sure that Kyle Walker had the full chem as well. So normally we subbed off the Vallecano goalkeeper for Courtois early on, just because he's not very good. He's 78 rated, Courtois is 90 rated. But you can see early on from his movement, very nice, getting in behind. I think I spoke about it a lot when I've been doing these sort of gameplay videos. I just miss so many chances one-on-ones where I'm going to chip them or make the wrong shot choice. But you see here, early on, we're 26 minutes into the game and he's already had 3 chances. We are 2-0 down at this point, but we're trying the outside the foot shot trait there. Very good. You see him here, he's hustling Rudiger. He wins the ball back, and this time the chip comes off and we get a goal back just before half-time. Fall behind again, but again, Soloff links in Falcao. He gets in the box, and again, I make the wrong choice, but we recover the ball back. He plays it into his strike partner, and bang, his first assist for me. Here, we're going for the outside of the foot, Trivella shot, and bang, we are level. He is so good using that outside the foot shot. I highly recommend trying it out. Again, showing great pace here, goes past Rudiger and Alaba, and then on that weak foot, the 4-star weak foot, he gets the goal, and I think that was his hat-trick goal. So he scored 4 in that game, hat-trick and 1 assist. Again, a chance there, nice link-up play with him and Danjuma, unfortunately to drag it wide, or Courtois saves it. Here, again, we're breaking down the line, and bang, near post, keeper movement, and we get the goal there. This card is... I wanted to play him with Soloff because they're very similar in a sense that they're both strikers, they're both La Liga, and they're both 3-star, 4-star. So they don't have the 4-star skills, which I really like in a striker. Just being able to do like the little movements. Obviously, Soloff's not very agile. Falcao's a little bit more agile. But obviously, Falcao isn't naturally lengthy in terms of next gen anyway. So yeah, he's a very good card. It's the second flashback I did. I've done flashback Thiago Silva. He's obviously in this team here, and we've done this Falcao card now as well. But unfortunately, in terms of my main team, I just don't think he's as good as like a Danjuma up front and playing Depay at cam, so he's now my super sub striker. But overall, I think in the 7 games that we tried, they're all in Division 1, so it's a very hard ELO at the moment. I think he scored 15 goals, 2 assists across 7 games, which is really good. And as you can see here, we keep going for that outside the foot shot because 1, it's so OP in FIFA 23, and 2, the trait makes it quite easy to score with him. And then bang, right on cue, we score another goal, breaking down into the defence and smashing it across the keeper. So yeah, in terms of like a natural finisher, 88 natural finishing. I think Soloff had either 80 or 82, so that's why I stuck a Hunter on him. I don't really think that he needs the boost. As you can see there, we've got another goal, another great goal. I don't think he needs the boost to boost his finishing up similar to Soloff. I think it's better to go with the lengthy. You can only get lengthy with the free chem or free diamonds, however you want to refer to it as. So if you're going with a team, you probably need either a full Liga team or I don't know, because there's no Colombian managers as well. So unless you've got full Liga, It's quite hard to link, unfortunately. But again, we get another goal there. I think it was a reverse ball there from Soloff, and that was his hat trick. I think he scored 4 hat tricks. Again, a great ball from Odegaard there, the chip through ball. He times his run perfectly, and we're 1-0 up early on. Again, great hold-up play there, using the R1 dribbling. Played in Danjuma, nothing came of it. Sometimes he does struggle. Like if you're coming up against a naturally lengthy defender, like we just saw there, Araujo, your Van Dijk, your Rudigers of the world, where they're going to have lengthy plus, as we get another goal, plus a shadows to get the pace boost on him. He does struggle a little bit, but if you're coming up at someone who's like fake lengthy, so for example, the new David Alaba card with the 87 physical and defending with the anchor going to lengthy, he does a little bit better. But when he's making these runs in behind, with a 90 attacking position, he's in the right place, right time, and when I don't think about it too much, I'm scoring the goal. Again here, we're going for the outside the foot shot. Very unlucky to not get a goal. Here, I wanted to include the pass from João Cancelo because it's incredible. Then we get the ball across from Danjuma. He's up against Koulibaly, he wins the ball, and bang, we've got another goal there. So he can compete with them, just sometimes he loses out. Again, we're against Tomori this time. Win the ball off him, break into the box, green time, and smash it top corner. I didn't green time enough, if I'm honest, because when I was green timing a few of the shots, they were flying in, and bang, turn and shoot there for another hat-trick. In this game, probably looking to get a 4th. We win the ball back off Tomori again. Great pressure on him. He moves the keeper and we fire it straight at him. And I think he quit shortly after. I missed this chance here. A great save from his goalkeeper there. But as I say, we played 7 games, D1, all quite hard opponents. I think there was one rage quit in that game that we just spoke about then. This is into game 6 now, as he plays the ball over and probably should get another assist. But Danjuma missed the chance on his weak foot. Bad side there, I rushed, panicked to the ball, and pretty much gave him the goal straight into his striker who played it into Anthony, and we conceded unfortunately. Here again, I probably should score. Like, we've got the link-up play, Soloff squares it to him, and he takes on his right, and I believe that was Courtois who saved it. But again, I think that I probably should do better. It's more human error than the card itself. Again, Marquinhos tracking back. Probably the wrong shot type there with the goalkeeper rushing out. Using the R1 dribbling here. Very, very nice to move around and go for that left-footed shot. The 4-star weak foot with another Trivela. Didn't get it right sometimes, but the majority of times he did get it right on that Trivela. And then this is a goal in the game. Lovely link-up play. He makes a run and bang, first-time finish across the keeper and back into the game at 3-1. Unfortunately, we did get a heavy defeat in this one. But again, you see, we're always going for that Trivela shot. If you're not using it already, there's a tutorial on my channel in terms of how to score for more of them. Start using it because it could get patched soon. So you want to try and make as much advantage of it as possible while you can here. But again, this one, should he score? Probably. 4-star weak foot, pretty much an open goal, and we hit the post and misses. But yeah, I can't speak highly enough of this card. It doesn't fit my style of play at the moment. I prefer Depay as my cam. Again, I think I went for a chip there. And then this is the final clip we're going for, which is the Trivela shot, and bang, we get 2-1. So in terms of like an overall card, I do like this card. You can see from the stats there, it's a very similar rating across the board with an average of 8.1 and the 15 goals and 2 assists in them 7 games. Obviously, as we get closer to the Elite Division, it's got to get a bit tougher. So when we're reviewing these cards, you know they're going to be pretty much stress tested to their max against really, really good players. So in terms of cost, I was going to go for 5-star, but Soloff was a 5-star. He was, what, 11k, 12k, whatever it is. Because it's going between 45 and 50, we're going for that 4.5-star because the market is a bit muddled at the moment. The only reason some of the cards, like 85 and above, are going up is because of SBCs. So go for a 4.5-star on the cost. In terms of ability, it's probably the same as Soloff, 3.5-star. Yes, he's a great finisher. I think Soloff had more goals over the 7 games, was playing a less division. But the lack of the 4-star skills doesn't do it for me. I really like to be agile on the ball with the Lacroquettes, with little turns and stuff like that, using the 4-star skills. And with him not being able to have that and having 2 3-stars up top, that's why I'm going for the 3.5-star. But in terms of finishing, very, very good. In terms of enjoyment, it's going to be a 4-star. Again, similar to Soloff, we scored lots of goals with him. But again, it's just that added extra like a Danjuma or Depay has, because they have 4 and 5-star skills respectively. it's just, yeah, I just think there's something a little bit missing, which is why it wasn't like a 4.5-star enjoyment or a 5-star enjoyment. It was a great card, don't get me wrong. He's now my main super sub in terms of going forward, but not a 5-star enjoyment for me. In terms of overall rating, we're going to go for that 4-star, just because I'm going to compare him to Soloff. Very, very similar. If I had to choose between the two, I'd go for Falcao, just because I think Soloff's a bit clunky at times. And overall, we're going to rate this card a very, very good card, and I'd highly recommend getting it in your club. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Let us know what you think of Falcao, what you think of the review, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.